for 11 months. Kako na yema meka. Oh, I use my do nyankopo. Ah, no, so I use my own. Oh, listen, na Kwaku Sketch nya na no sare do na record no. The Kwaku Sketch di to WhatsApp, ya to WhatsApp dey o record bi, o bi kasa o ti record no. Enti wo se o ma me enya tape na no bi bo anke ensem o keke ndi wo ba mati. Na Kwasi abo age ni ndiefo. Kene di wo se radio. O re best side no police upon it para big nyanza for radio. Na make ka se we nka na da bia. Ensem akwar bo ma me kire nsa na no bi bo an da bo pa na wa ntwa so akwar de part 2 part 3 ba. Ye NDC fo pa die. Me kire jombo bi so e me papa ko bi ni mi yana no jombo bi ni wa MPP no e be do fo pa. Wani wo ura bi e fe same oku. Omo ye ni pa me tomatem pa wo makomam. Na no bi bo an
to 18 program and the esomo apo 68 owner Kwaku Sketch and the no ehia. Now, what's an encounter for so many times and occasion, be more eta ehu ne ninsam many woman be your Facebook and TikTok and WhatsApp. We say oh hard what drop me programs so be no now the biatum. Kwaku kura na kwaya ni program wa. Kufu adro say me na makwa kasa okoche me no. Eti ene ye na hia. Ya ye be di nkomo afa national issues so. Now when Ghana, but concording pa for this second independent, you know, he was part of it. Now over US, now okompa papa. I'm say the Kankra starting the online radio now sana. Kevin Krabeba, Sabrina Kevin here with all due respect. Short videos. And I will channel the gum. And I Kwaku ebaye. And Obakansa, ye be din komo. And so Ghana. Koya oba, you said who am said you know ma. Usimufa bini akwaba
yenia
na boko de
dawe adon and many agese mehia be baba
enye easy Oma Kwaku ye adwuma ye adwuma
Ewrade
we ye adwuma pa
aka na hia nsesa sende no man na pro na atete apansam sende no man no ahodwa akodu no na Ghana esese de ahoto oboa o man no na nsesa etumi ba nyame so kasae ama Ghana for etie ema bibia koso kama
yada se yamowura mu ne yehwe issues a ekoso waba Ghana initially no na owo no ha ne wo ha de na ekoso nyina na wuti bi hu bi ene waba bedru oba ye be bedru ye no ye bisa se sen ena wusi ehu no ma fawura John Dramani Mahama no na wo press wo me ye mampani no ye mampani na obi be bisa se oba ye amamwe said na wo si pre no sa na hunhunu ana se enuoma bi aka e wo se eko ana ekwan no aso ene nam
enam kwan no so pepepe die di kan a mehye adwuma na se no bedin kan ebunkotodwe na mechia excellency John Dramani Mahama papa abi a wo bia ebunkotodwe vice president of Republic of Ghana mama osumi chiao ye mame ba kupe mama Lodina obapa ahofedua osumebun kotodwe chiao ansa na me bra penny honorable Julius Kwesi Debra pemaba ebi a obi a mesme chiao that's it.
Very good
eche ma yemfa eja no entum ena eja no beba kakra edu ba bi so ebetieti aso na akofom boko
yenko
de atia ne se ebia na num Kwaku Sketch me na me koye demonstration checherenche editi a wo mampanin me yire dada Akufu Addo me yire dada me na me koye demonstration checherenche editi a no US me nya demonstration kwa my demonstration ahodo be edu National Cathedral me na me ye ho first demonstration Washington DC ebra ni pesika si edi be si cathedral na Ghana for nkwala ni incubators ayedem ani ayaresabia ayekom na ye suku dan excellency John Dramani Mahama esi ye akanwuram anasefo ni babida wo police ni mpaboa na atia ambulance na ye nipi ayede oyarefo yare a yebetumi afande na kwa yare sabia anasa kwanhia kase bi asia mano desumina so yebetumi afande pande akwa yare sabia na yesi ade a ya hwehwa ne cathedral si anya cathedral na Ghana ntumi nye yeda wamra na Washington DC cathedral wo hono na enye individual cathedral enye aban no cathedral na ye individual wonu wasi cathedral no na aban pese wo ye bibia wakwache waye ade a ope wo ho na omo baye omo frafra abrofui na abrofui di la so tententen aye kotue sika videos no wo ho am say the producer na me chinam tententen na me ye de say ye ni ayare sabia ye ni we aban no amon ho modern satam na Paul Admako kire ka ho asofu bi mu kan ba me mo din ne Paul Admako kire no no na kotokulo ede na chi ode begigi ska no di gina mo stopoi ema abrofo na ye di line na wo ye frim na wo ye frim na wo ye frim na okọ na wo ye frim ema nipa no bebre omu hu se de me ka no na esefata se me ka nti sika na aban ne bepen ne sentimi anka but now enfie nwatwini na akufu ado se won ma mengura Ghana
yeah
ada me cassette ya no ada makoye demonstration ye hu bida New York abonten so me kwotena from epa me to ase me kasa ban we want me ya da because na memwo no na time kwotena nwiem atwi me to ase epa me to ase egu no so enti ni afa me ho tan se udru Kotroka International Airport Terminal 2 a yen cheme ye the stop over and the beto me so Excellency John Mama baby a wo bia na me hiraw wonye okese wate yakọ akodan 2019 anyeyi 2020 na sese de beye biara yetimi de Excellency John Mama ban ye ne ba na Excellency so waye bi pen Ghana fonum enwuma pa goye Ghana fonum ade papa no wotwene ma oman no ho enti na sese ye de hu guram de beye bia se ye ne Ghana fo bekasa ye ne Ghana fo kasa Ghana fo Anyumre me mo acho mo ha ma wachen ewo ma bia wo so sesei na wadwan ne me a afidie ne den de Apple 68 FM Kwaku skirt delanyo chatababa kompe ena anyumre wo ne na ahia assalamu alaikum Allahu akbar bismillah Ibrahim wasmanu hamidu hami anyumre me ko Ghana bai na watwe aba ese di Ghana nkomo dwumadi atwago Facebook Apple 68 FM Tuning Radio Flash Apple 68 FM Ghana Web News 1 Ghana Politics Online.com Ghana Breaking News me pacha uko YouTube pa obetia search Apple 68 FM and Apple 68 FM TV Modern Ghana Betiachi, Modern Ghana TV, Modern Ghana Radio. Yawo Pepia. Go no so go www.apple68fm.com. Nenya kwanhwe kwa kusketi dwumadia. Edru kwasia da sonko a wode bra ba bia wo bia na nwumre din komo. Anwumre ba ba chansa mafa Ghana ho. Samwa ye no krankuto na nwumre me ne ba be di ho komo. Yes. MPP amanyoku te say. MPP amanyoku awu kodwoto. Ya bobo MPP ahya adaka mu kosie no ye bedi ho nkomo wa ha aya na meka MPP mrahye bedwam kumafo wo mayi wo mo ho te se abodoma wosie agya biem so atase wo mo mpe Ghana ye wo mpe so aso ho no wo mo mpe wuye wo mo mpe se mpontudwuma ekoso anwumere meka che sentikura wamon person pontudwuma bekoso on peso aso yebedi honkomo e wa ha Excellency Chandramani Mahama papa baby wo bia wo ba me chiao me do wo te se nkuto me do te se to I love you so much family ni nyina ifiti nkwala no mo fie ho no bia me do wo bibia sana me bra pani honorable Julius Kwasi Debra bra pani e baby wo bia wo nua kuma maba tonsa ne bra behwe ene nsɛm a mede breka na man me chia won so ye mama professor Jenna no pokwadimo batampa mama wusme chia the first lady of Republic of Ghana mama ahofedua Lodina Mahama mami anwumre me do papa na me nhira ba bia wo bia anwumre ye bedi nkomo papa me call Ghana ba ye shada ni Ghana nkomo bebre yesa but I see edibi enwuma bi wa see ye share ni ye twentwere ho ye hwe kwan ye betia fa so man Ghana ebekọ nanim Samre anwumre de wo ba share video no na subscribe page no na like page mame wo hwe Professor Mills ni 13 years anniversary no Ulma Kasai Chief of Staff me bra penny eso Kasai ye be di hon common abom voices ni ahwese ni twem ye wia mekasa afa Ghana registration plate aye de boka ho me ko nioma me ko hu meka bi normal plate aye de talaka ho no ye be di hon komo ha Metro Mass Transit esa so omo so ye come honsam kakra Daddy Lumba enwa na Kwaku skirt me ye video chechere di tu dwa se o man pani akufo ado ada woni ba umi ada kene de Japan kwa de kodwo to Daddy Lumba wu na muntri fa statement ma me kasa ho an comment yan issue statement na anu se na na do be kasa no wantimi kura mo na yire ponko ni din oh se me ne me yire pede mama kasa gba se me ne me yire papa bi ene ye mabusua yakọ but na do ba ye bedi ni na ho nkomo anwumre sam ne ye bebrebe na Kwaku skirt the lion back up me debra wo ba share video na subscribe page no platform bi a wo so bi fa bi koto so na anwumre me ne nkomo fa kana ho ensam ne de mabobon bebrebe te se bede no chise bunya daje ne me sinkonwa ne twentwene kana ho ansan ye ho kwanya ye beti afaso ne adusom me pa chaw edu satam ya me beda me ho frede na mapa me pa diaka no me dia tata wo so me pa chaw ye TV box no ebi da so ho me di bia koku Ghana de sese bebrebe na me dia kogu upe bia to a me pa chaw bomade na fra Kwaku skirt na ba bia Ghana won me nkire ne koto wo de ka wo se wo to a ubetua monthly bibi kakra but ne bo forcing DSTV and na neoma so wo so no edo so sin DSTV tobi se wo ye Ghana ni na wo pe internet fiber what ya brochire wasi wo fie ahwie wo fie no wapenti ne hyerepe wo suro se wo kyena kronfo bekom oboa me boa ma ho atop se wo pe internet enye de digu ayi sese masane credit woni masane credit bi ani asam me pa chaw eye fiber internet ba bi awo bia wo Ghana wo frɛ me mema opi bo so me wutumi to internet no tete sika no 1 million and sika ye friend 100 Ghana wutumi to guso wo abrochira wo de cameras bobo ho a wutumi hwa wo phone so wo dan si ho sa kronfo bi awura bedroom sa obi a wo de dan ja no wo de na mo ba ompa na se hwete ho a me pa chop me ma fiber internet a we hu de ekoso nyina from ya Kwaku skirt 703-270-8171 and that's from Ghana line direct Ghana line 0599-777-601 from na me nkomo so wo ba share video no na che yeni nkomo ya je abofo nkrato bibia de da kwa so adwadifo no so am ha adwen pa o adwadifo kakra bia kakra na de abato wa ye pese Ghana ye internet ak me delete mu nyina adwadifo kam wo ba kwa wo nchia wo be ya advert wo ba wo nchia se ye chia mo wo fitia na de abato so to internet wo internet no so nye papa producer fiber internet and one echo ofre me ma fiber internet Wi-Fi bibia wom o pesa connect ma wo tablet o pesa connect ma PC o pesa connect ma chacha bibia frame na me mfa wo de me da me ho frede no ma ba me ba diaka no ija Igum ya so etuato. Show video na men kombra sisi a. O de amani pahe. Ah, the best sisi a. Yen kombra. Captain Smart. O what is
Yaba. Na me adom Ghana for medamase bebre mebu nkotodwe na madaga na ne bi ase. Medamase. Se moto abapa. Na menim se mo abapa moto yi no. So bamfaso. Ya beto asma me nin kan enchechi ampanifo bi ansana. Ya soja na guso. Ande jawa ha. Jawa ha. Medin kan chia President Mahama. Papa baby a obi a ebu nkotodwe chia. Vice President of Republic of Ghana. Also baby a obi a me chia. Me ma me Lodina obapa ahofe. Mama also ebu nkotodwe chia. Chief of Staff Onumunyamfo Julius Kwesi Debra. Baby a obi a wants me chia. Anti Adwa wants me chia wat.
Abenya ge.
Baby. Nya he. Mame bi am bae no. So hono ne komo. De menam.
Okay.
Nti ma bae se metimi chia no. Bae. Da bae. Na anse na bae.
Ne to aso.
Me dey. Enti wono so me chia no. Mi wi a NDC amanyokuo. Ne NDC mpanimfo nya.
Na wonya NDC ni.
Na menya NDC ni.
Yeah, ni dey baby.
Say no, say the Excellency John Dramani Mahama aye no. Ama NDC amanyokuo no mu aye tek. Menya NDC ni. But cement was on kasa de me fe gya no wo.
Ko.
Ya bie ko.
Ya to abana wi o. Ya to abawi.
Oh, ya to wi.
Ya campaign awi.
Yeah.
Ya boy intercollegiate service since ya bo super zonals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nti dia wo ka bia no wo cheche break so what
So minim.
Hey, check out wo cheche break so.
E ja no de se minim say ese da na kwan so ye.
Pepe.
Ha dey. Na dey minim. Na motoye no. Sunsun so papa. Na Ghana for munya. Because ye mu be kasa ya for 2020. Na monte ase. But eche group bia na Ghana no e ko na ese monte ase. Nti medamase. Na mamindi nkan emfa Russia Ukraine. Emfa start medjuma. Some can Russia Ukraine. What you say? MPP for the Russia Ukraine. Edi dwaya sum. Edi dada ye. Chese bibia bekoso nkoye kra Russia Ukraine. Russia Ukraine. Who did ya? Russia Ukraine. Who dwaria? Russia Ukraine. Enti na bibia wo memu no Russia Ukraine kataso. But enem pese bibisa se Russia Ukraine wawu ana. Sene Ghana ekoye me baaye be na nsani. Sene Ghana enam kama no Russia Ukraine aban bi baaye no ada watu na se. So watu na se de na Ghana for esese ye ni da ho. Na da bi e beto aba sebe ye to aba pa. Na enya nsunsuan so pa. Anya abato no se wakogina wade okokromuti akosi so. No. Ena mekasa mekani twi pa se ne be ya Ghana ni bia bete ensem biase. Amasa wo hwe me wotachima wo hwe me bole wo hwe me belbia because me say onua ene Captain Smart TV de ekwa akire. Watimi ate kasa no wo fom yi. Na wo so de bi abobra. Ye to abanya nsunsuan so papa. Ye nto aba enya ahokyere. Ahokyere de betimi aba. But waba na woto no se nipa woto aba no woto aba. Russia Ukraine be din kan kofa no aban bi to se na si bibia Russia Ukraine ene Excellency John Dramani Mahama apa oba no ya hwe se ne dollar eko but aban bi to so na wo ka Russia Ukraine wo ka se ni wa wante ase asofo mu nyina di gina sore dem baby aye ten because of Russia Ukraine but en nyankopon adom Russia Ukraine ni baby a wakoda Excellency John Dramani Mahama be fa akonwa no me fa ne se na dollar e 15 and the dollar timi aba better 9 something we see because Okaso obeye. Producer mesra aya pege am nyum we mame. Waka wo beye. Wo sha wo beye.
And ewie. Ya to abawie o.
Oh, me yan fentwam.
Ebi ya to
abawie. So kodwo waka no waye.
Ai ba ya to abawie.
Amen to wo say. Enti so waka se wo beye a na se dollar eye 9 and a dollar na do 9 something. Because obi na dollar ye 15 and I say 16. No watimi abeye nkonya atehye nuoma ama dollar etumi adropo abasa boya. Na se wo Ghana ni a wote ho no. Esese wo do ho ebebata NDC amanyuku. Esese da bia wo da wo bom paye de ma Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene na manyuku. Se ne ebeye a omo betin aje bo man ni ye no man ni de ehunu kra kosense. Because dollar na ba fom. Ena me ne wo kasai. Aman foforo nso because that time say aman bi ko ene de ko share Russia Ukraine. Ene aman foforo bi so ko. Enso dollar no wada so gina wo gina. Aman foforo bi nso e konto kwasese. But dollar na nko nanim bibi abetia sise ebeko nanim kakra. But so obi be fa dollar 60 na se boso nsia. Watumi abɔ modern atwen dollar no e de na ba behwe fom si ya. Yesa se ebo mampani na ba so. Yete ha obi ka kire ye se sidi no aye hata. Ene sidi aye befu. Ene sidi what the dollar to fom twa na chimba. Ene sidi what the dollar I just said to me ko school no. Ye hwe wonsam obi aso nan obi aso nsam ye de kai na hwe wachi and the Ghana city et me bro dollar dia na se bo Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne na manyuko apaso o ma be ye bi pa minim tabia.
Okay, anwumre ya ko ejadam Kwaku skirt ba ko pe na onimi ya hia dedi kan ya ba be ka ho nsam eye mrahye betwam kumam pampasa womamu a wom de abo masen no mo te mrahye betwam no mo ichimi no yebedi honkomo me pa chaw minia na wode ato won se hye ada na nti wo so ntumi hye na wo kɔ no aba na isa wo tetem pomam saa wo hwɛ kakra no abɛkɔ no asan ba hwɛ gina so na bia time a eja na so no na wo kɔ obeba na eja na atukɔ enti me pa chaw share video no minua ndi abeto ho kwadwo e di abeto ho se share oh ada what wa yede enti woni platform bi aso enti woni Facebook account enti woni TikTok account enti woni YouTube account me pa chaw share me de chaw pa de wumi o me papa twa me from the chaw pa na de ma me say Kwaku ekia me di kuta ye chaw pa me ba bia me ko bia me no kasa mpa chaw. That's my life. Anwumre yedin kan ahwemra shebedwam dodo. Ne nano esije. Ne nano ne nansa esi womra shebedwam. Sa wote kana na umpeso aso empuntundwuma ntimi mahwa. Efri MPP mra shebedwam en woloko. Umpeso aso se empuntudwuma abo hot se de dwonso aba akokwa kokko bisa wo MP wo hwe MPP mrache bedwamu a aso mo te atechem ase abodum a ye de na sikura baso MPP empanimfo a modwene da ho ne mani abie a Ghana for ese mre ne yekoto abade ma mo Ghana for ko gina hwiem won peso aso ko gina hwiem won peso aso ko di mat pass ene ye to apade ma asa bofra wote kuraba so na kuraba na butu famebo mame aboduma wote kuraba so a sebe kuraba na butu na na jana bia kra hwie gukra no wanye sa nano de koso amra sebedwam na ya wada na etan mumbo mo no ma sequent min ka hwe wakana me se mo no mesekra no entimi pass him wakana enso mote what is abotoma enioma papa wo ho asase ye de bo Ghana na mote wo na mu chimi ho sa we ebla sebedwani pa se ye kan wo bia wo ye mra sebedwani a na woda sonko ana wonim wono no wo semra no wo semra wono no wo dwene Ghana ho mo kotena se dwemra ho kwanya Ghana beti afa aso na sesani pai kwatena techem no ye ne ho te so wo bia sabe abodoma wote balu so na balu apai no wo se me maame e hu balu foforo mame wa mam balu foforo me nya bi nye sei paniya wanyi a wanya over 40 plus going what dwe te so bi a wabodam MPP producer and now gonna be a and I'm gonna be so lad I gonna be family ball mommy war ball how producer mommy tennis ball for tennis ball mommy to mom family ball mommy asemra sebedwani a yakotena parliament a wokote wakosembra asemra sebedwani a wo mpeso so ased mre akogina hwem akogina nsuom mansuo boye se yato abase kogina na kopampuntu dwuma bra wo mpeso aso a na wokotena mra sebedwam ho a fame bo mame wan fa mame a mehye kobene wan fa mame a meye tuntum chimie saa na moditi excellency mama mesre new constitution na elpa no mianfa cross bi sheba bi se wo parliament na wone ne ho poto a na wa ma adwuma anyi kwase etua woka because ye to abama oseba ye adwuma omra sebedwam enti sa wo te wona so wo ma adwuma dia enti na sese etua woka dia enti na sese waste tax money adema nano dia simra sebedwam producer wo di video na to me pese be kwakweti kakra Mr. Speaker bampa be baby a wo bia papa michiao nano wo kire se wo ye leader nkasa na Kwaku schedule nse na nse me ba esonko na nando timi ma me de kaka moto bi chichire manim hey samre sesa amre sesa o Kwaku schedule na bi na mete amayi manim chire kana fuyi na ayete sa nas menya hwio ese ni ayete sa nas amre sesa wate ebia wunya nsia Kwaku schedule di Krachi na woba aya no wode ade aboni ti kokokokoko no wode kaka moto bi acheche ne hunyina no no ani ona no ahia no because aba papa abaya wate democracy asiaba enti wa wi se me ba nansen manim da ho de twa so atase kobne na dabu ho me de benum but yeah so that's it and my name ho kakra nchiro and masalaji we are large as a father Hubert as a father wobabo mas Allah as a me papa kremoni okofre nyame Allah akbar bismillah Ibrahim Osman aminu ai all the Kwaku skate me ya bemo na abandi and the man ni pan wa ye na hosa hwe me ya mini hwe Kwaku send me hu city hwe me yiwahi mo kan chana na do se me so won ka dem hosa won ka dem die din komo Kwaku skate ahofedua pemapa me hu me ahwe won se me shada nsosa Kwajo smala mi chiao and then Kwajo smala shia me Pentecost hey Kwaku ni na me say ade waso wo look young I'm say yes it's my brand here mono na do stress or the batu me so nyina free me so because aba papa aba anado ba enfie nwatwe enfie nkro na menko Ghana da owi dia to so you look great me da so what ja vishira ye be ye adwuma na dwiri we de eye enam tete hu bia me de ka ho crash bia test me personal message gina ho bia bi ehwe ye mu bi come Kwaku skirt Wow, test say gina ho yi no na gina ho echi ma menye adwuma no magana for why eno so hia ye ka say ye be ye no kwan so wa hwe de ye be ha nti oh me look young na say me no me ye be memu ya asem bi ntra na nado na wode nipa kwato bibiri mu a ase wode ahye bucket mbatende ni hobi nti now me ani nkomon fa kana ho producer hwe cameras no mame right camera yenko fatoso yenko bedase United States of America for camera and them no we yenfa we nkosa yenko de sa okay ye din kowo me say MPP emra sepetwem etayo won paso aso se wonya hwe a efiri MP mra sebedwa MPP ne no na wo hwe na no enkwasiade a emra sebedwam dodofo ye ne parliament a kasase etwe wo mo sufrikana wo hwe anodompre ni tia se balu ni tia se togba eba na wo hwe anodompre wono kra no na some court aye ni wie ebetia basa ne ho ebekọ akoto aba no foforo twoto ho jaja wote anodompre case so me pacha ma na mo to mame na hwe na finish sa case mam ente sa Kwaku skirt medwa anodompre na kotwe tuo wonsan woma dojiri na wo pagya tuo de kọ soro e mo tutuo me bi kan nipa da sani anodompre nano wo fura community said ya kufu do wuda dakam a ya pagya na ye kwasie no adaya finance minister baba kenkan sikasam ho ansam kontabuo papa bi wo bedo so Ghana ba bia Ghana bobra ye yakodu na yenya adodompre balu yenya anodompre wo fui yenya adodompre a chise wumia na te se gele aize gele a etu no wodi nsu agusu na che wumia mia na sasa na anodompre te wono no ne vida ekwowo ya anodompre ne vida kwowo na nyamia nkadeba no wa mu ya no ninam kofra anodompre some in the story ne ba woni vida wo mu ya no sada no anodompre me phone no pattern aje ade ayamio me se ade me se wa nkotwa kra na obi onum vida bia na anodompre wo ne yire okofa abrewa bi okofa no what California abrewa no to anodompre twene because of the mo asema no odinti na wasakofa na me bi o Ghana wale no na wasakofa vida okom one vida kwa we me Kwaku skirt me hunchim echi anodompre me wo tape no anodompre be ka fe me de sa tape no beba wa ka fe me de beba wo suro me opa o me ka se Kwaku skirt boa na me se ba fa tape na ma bonte o wi anodompre jefos no su che Kwaku skirt ata aboduma wo sie janabie mu ajanabie na hwia to agu no ho ade chim wa na vida from so boss me das na me say adan wo se ko delete tape na sa program na ye me say adan wo se wa delete anodompra ba me so se chi se wa delete ansa na ma behwa abofra na anodompra sa me boa won kan kire me bo voices wo jiga kram divider no ma betu twase nkofo mfre mi sa vida from na ne hopem adan vida what see oh boss me na me dey asam ne ba my withdraw adan say anodompra from me plain aka kire me say So when niliti and free Facebook dia o me hwa akra na me niliti ta na obekwa obeba e di sikaba ha me sa bom wa ga na fra me a anodom pre e di 200 million e di abafi say aboata ma men come anima anodom pre ko gina wo fra komne te se na nando e na to adakam ne ekwasie no adaya finance minister beka ebebu Ghana honkonta papa binti ne bu afu mo share video mi ni an say mo share kwasama enti ahwa anodom pre aye kobne baye tutututun adaya finance minister bebu sika honkonta abekire project bi obeya maka na mantini buofu yankwa kabre kuma asem yati kroma ma hawa kumsin Ghana constitution kire yese yakwa kotoa ba wontumi mfa weapon enko ba bi etoaba constitution say election day wontumi mfa weapon enko gina police station ba yenya hawa kumsen epeja pepper spray ade ko gina police station and the man kan ho asem finance minister kasa wo be kasa fa kana ho ahwoya ne dollars nti moa eno na motumi ka ho asem be yakodi yakoti tape no ne ba mato aso kon ye.
You whispered to me that you have a short statement you want to make to draw our attention to something. So please, may I listen to the minority chief?
What? Mr. Speaker Abanbabe Papa B. What's ye? What must some say? What's so wasam? Maybe a quaint matter. I'm a floor. Antima, I'm not sure you're from Tiasma or Deba. Omo Becassa San and Quasia, some Parliament, MPP, parliamentarians, and one more Bodam Kra. One more train, no, yet the Safwa Yatum. Mr. Speaker, one more can you Cassadieti? Yanko.
Speaker, I'm grateful for your kind indulgence.
Could this be a video more?
Speaker, I say there's a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Speaker, as we all do know, our fourth Republican Constitution.
Tio, another planner can say. Kratchina will both you and Sawem, and that's a more quarter. Sound and hello, mo sound no muti na kama. Se sound ni muda ha fatum se sound ni clear. Se problem so one catch them na producers in your adwuma. Medamase. Ko.
It's the most sustained constitution in our body politics and history as a country. Because we got increasingly electoral violence is increasingly wait.
Well, yaba say ya be keki sikasam. Yaba say ya be kasa finance minister ba say oba be kasa won paso aso mpuntuduma esese ba ho. Sika esese ye de bla won paso aso ne de mpuntuduma. Anodom pra kurasini. Anodom pra tetekwa. Vida some kancha anodom pra so we jimia metan. Vida another person Vida was some kancha so we you toleke. Vida na some kancha. To aso ne take kwase some anodom pra ka take na for jimia sa na mo de parliament.
Wait, I want them to be quiet before. Electoral violence, Mr. Speaker, is increasingly rearing its ugly head in our.
One will say, well, electoral violence now no obekano. And you know what some ye can be. Then you know what some ye can nano yawadano. Na ye busika budgets. budget papa bia budget kroji bia the best finance minister bemma miemi krom ne na dwan bobe na basika buo ho konta 1 second wo forget Jimmy for no eno ho asem na no de ba ode hu sunsanso e ba beto a kire kana for se fa bode ba to me chok afie we ye be ye we yamamo na anodom pre asore e koka akasakasa si abrekuma kwasi this nipa we na nipa da sene akodi la so to aba ma no so me yemra se bedwani abodanfo we mo to aso producer to aso de ko enibre
our fledgling democracy. Mr. Speaker, the recently rerun 19 polling stations at Ablekumanov is truly revealing.
Honorable Minority,
Speaker,
Honorable Minority Chief Whip, just a minute. Honorable members, the Minority Chief Whip is raising.
Mr. Speaker, Osman Aban Babe said, another press shut up. Kawanutum. Ade, Finance Minister Babe Busika Hun Kontawaha, and ya Abrekuma, a Honsam Nebekanha. How comes here spray pepper spray? I would nipa da Sanian and near say, what that's on Namkana. Would the intent, Mr. Speaker, Aban Babe Khan, Boss, Papa B, Speaker. Oh, we are too much. Me ba ye, Osha, third deputy speaker, we invite him to parliament. Next day, Omba Frame is a member gallery committee proceedings. But Kwaku get that time na me central region. Yako equity. Papa, we are too much.
A very serious matter. Election violence. I think it's a matter that we should take note of and devote a day to dilate on it. And at the end of the day, take a position, because we need everybody to be on board. It takes away a lot of the shine of our democracy in this country. And so what he's talking about is serious matter. It's not something for us to just gloss over. But I want to plead with him, because I didn't know the statement was on this subject matter, because I myself have noted it, and my intention is for us to devote a day and enough time to take this matter through. It worries all of us, particularly you, the players, must be more worried than any other person, because the violence will be meted up to no other persons apart from you, the players. So it's something that we should take some time, and I want to urge the Minority Chief Whip to let us stop today, because we don't have time to do that. And our nation, in spite of what we're talking about today, are focused on hearing what the minister is going to tell us about the media review. Then we'll get enough time to handle your matter. Thank you so much.
Wow, Mr. Speaker, Nyadache, Etanobo, Ewa we say. Another pray, you have a power to say, and then you know what some near can. And Yabrekuma wants some near can. And Timesra said, Kebetu and washa da near another day. Yabeka Brekuma wants some kwa. Intermediate commissary. Sir, the finance minister budget wadeba na ababo my Ghana. I want to nipa da sanini wom and woman frim kwasumu. Prisoner MPP for Modia Ghana for shame. Bodo mo shana ntwibuom ti se cage. Na mo mantam Ghana for no. And Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne mpanimfo adawroma. Womo ba womo yi ebie free womo Ghana for ho to no. Ye pese tie the finance minister ebe chade ama Ghana ni bia. Enti e ka no nko ade a Can't we set that from Mesre? A one now kosha. Another pre jijiri. Another pre Vic, the girlfriend. Vic, the boyfriend, another pre. Another pra, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the Vic. Oh, Sawama Dojiri, Champianta. And Sawama Adojiri, Sisi Tele. And Sawama Dojiri, etre pafo. I say no. And yes, I dia mechita afo mo sorry na meni machi. No one so mudi another prechino. Woman Jimmy to send and ma. Because then woba preko woba na okacha me masa mo sorry yankwa no mudi na chi jo. Wodi na chi jo. And na mpofo je kan no. Wodi na chi jo de na koma yanka. Mudi another prechi jo to send preko ni ne ma. Tie ni he de another prayer de see ye.
Speaker, with due respect, I will not on any day defy your authority. But Speaker, we have lined up a number of activities to back home our demands. And to the extent that these violence visited are not atoned, we cannot be part of the presentation of the media budget. And to that extent, Speaker...
Ewan was you! Yeni ya yini kana 400 da. Ye ni pejenya afọ ye nkwasi afọ ye MPP ma sebedwam for the munum sekana for no si abodam because ya dwen na nya adwuma ya dwen that is nkuto ye tiwa ye numbukum ne na agana fo ato abetia ye enti ye ntimi enka ho ema media budget na ebebo wo man kana ne kana man nyina no ye ntimi nche we kofo we no almost so yes, some more another chance. Way more, way more. More a Jimmy Four in tree, finding us in tree, and my daughter in tree. Kobe saw guy, let it call me pain tree. Yakada Jimmy den tree, a while Jimmy that den tree. Another break Jimmy to den tree, in tree. So what gonna kind of home na finance minister bekin kan budget na why you hune pa 40 na ntwi na ma ye eche produce akwa ni bi ekọ o de bi ekoti enkoti ni nkwase asem kekan he be ma na no ayete tabo no na no ayete te bankuta na no fenfem ayete kusi a wa fu 55 I don't pray oh we chimia me time preko
because to that extent we are exiting the parliament and cannot be part of this process.
Oh, I want and the man kete no. Oh, preko kon and the man say any bedi machi. Preko no oko. Wo kono. And one preko ni the man ni ene mboko. No mu dia no dom prechi. Wa he, omno mayo tuntum no. Na NDC for say away. You could take 2 tests. Emrasebedwem eba mrasebedwem a je na kana fodi tumi na ma yese ye hwe na bibia nya frechem enti samse mbokwa momfa mo nkwase asem momfa mo chimi sem momfa mo preko sem fafiri na mo nkom ba bi na kana fo honton ehwa a NDC fo so ho away ko producer Awano na womo ye ho another planning dom o ma church book o ma fa plaka emua another preko no wo kono ne ma totofia fo nyina di nachi mo a mo se sound na nyame o sound ni free parliament edu gwa no mo she da drum sound no because na amanfo charge ti o mo so mo pese baba bonten hwe MPP enum gu ase hwe emua we se nyamo mo kwa ma 2028 o medi asu nwan empreko we mu hwe obi a mo so mo do Ghana hwe we MPP mrase bedwamfo wo mo no nam hoye o enguase na ato won ewa NDC amanyo kwesa yekuta 2 tests no wa makra yetimi ye atwuma e de boa Ghana Omo dabra ho na aye hwe omo anu no masekra de ma omo no na kunwa na kwan de dem bebre was almost crying on my bag. On my bag, and I don't do a slow. I wouldn't be a simno. One more bag now. 1 more to 2 or 20 edition. So will be a bag. Number funny and this if was a war. You bet I was saying you could tap parliament. Away, 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 away. Fatum Yanko. Almost said they caught.
Yes.
Kurasini. The bag across the parliament name my bag. Kurasini at a tiqua. Quadro. Oh, police you work a credit chairman. When the bag na
Yes.
No. And Tinia, now why Garly Hono, MPP, Tefra Cross Winina. Wait, Sadan or Mine said the Ghana Scabuchianaka. American one quadruma in Triawaka. Or move with Ghana tax money. Quite, you see Sadano. Pachako, a hobby ye dee. Until here, Nakasan 3 ma. Na endi simla shebedwam for no I say but when we work here and I'm say oh you could tambra shebedwam toto enti one say obi abawesa go
Yes, Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. This side of the House definitely agrees that electoral violence is not something that any of us should countenance. We do agree that as a country, we should be committed to ostracizing any form of electoral violence. We agree with them. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, yesterday I attended the National Executive Committee of the National Democratic Congress on behalf of this side of the House. And the issue of electoral violence was discussed. And I attended a meeting of the National Executive Committee of the National Democratic Congress, and there was a clear commitment by the National Executive Committee to take steps to deal decisively with the issue.
Honorable Majority Leader, once I did not permit the statement to be made, I don't think it's proper for you to make comments on it. So what you've done is sufficient. Let's move on to business and do what is proper for today.
Yeah.
As I said, we have another day to discuss this matter.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I agree with you. Just one last
No,
sentence.
but it will not be fair that after I stopped you,
yes,
I allow you to make comments on it.
Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, we couldn't stop them from walking out.
No.
We couldn't stop them from walking out.
Well,
and the whole nation has seen them walk out.
Whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, that's a different thing altogether. Let's go on with today's business.
That is so, Mr. Speaker.
Please.
Except that I will land.
There is no except. There is no except.
Okay, Mr. Speaker. So we will take item number 3 on the addendum order paper.
Yes, honorable members, before we do that, let me just acknowledge the presence of our August visitors from a number of.
Now, when we say MPP for, I say we do cast omo no Ghana. Dear woman, you when you know chino. Na woman kasa a school from qualify from constituency. Abba besra parliament. In fact, we share video maybe first time a student Abba parliament. Na sankwasi adi way and MPP mrasha between here. Nkwalao our mobile parliament excursion abesuya die. Mwana mo so wo mo sade wo mo baaye. But mu wie mo san jimu wo mo ho agya nkwala no ho. Me enkotie nkwala no ba bi wo mo from bae. Ne ehwe se wo mo free MPP parliamentarians wo mo constituency ana. Yenko.
Our schools and other institutions. We have over 32 students from the Boma Senior High School, led by the headmaster of the school in the person of George Ampofo. The school is located in the Tanonof constituency. Yes, they are up there to my right side at the public gallery. Please, you are welcome. And what just happened is what we call a walkout. It's part of the practice of democracies all over the world. When sometimes you disagree strongly with an issue, you walk out. After they finish with that item, you walk in and continue. When you boycott, you just don't attend at all. Then that one will be a boycott. But this one, they were present and they did a walkout. It doesn't prevent business from going on. Once you have the quorum to transact business, you have to go on. If you have the numbers to take a decision.
What? What says we walk out? And no need see bibia pine. So we could numbers and quantia. Numbers and the 2 tests. Na NDC for nyano. And no normally be Ghana. And the MPP for you to be crana. Hey, NDC for be ye. Because say some Rasabagam no bibia constitution just say we could 2 tests. Obi walk out to adwuma wo ye no so na bo Ghana for wo ba ba jimi na wuntumi a sore kɔ to test n be ye adwuma de abo Ghana enti wo mo de mbika na mo de akoma epie yesi ntenem oh wo mo fi se wo mo yeye hwɛ obi na bɔ no nwum bi ai adwendare ye me jamaria wawla wo ho oh panana na 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 panana na 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 Abua bi wo ho abua no friend your friend abua bade oh producer mo was anyum no ho sa anyum ho fatum mame yetem na MPP for fee say omo ye NDC ne Ghana for jamano mo nim se wo maka so mo yom ho enti no bi born anyum no sa anyum no so me de anyum na me de papa ade wo ho sa anyum na me do he besimitia na wo hwe aboa oh MPP wo mo ye moa MPP producer sa anyum ni ana se we need yakọ anim na menko e wo ho fatum mam ne yenko agenda le ya me tamale ya wala wo ho wo ma woni numbers na bibia wo buafu NDC numbers to test no mo pe bi o mo timi ye producer fa agenda le ya mtum mam
Aboa bi wo ho wo friend efrupompo so didi mi a enkwase adenkotin no e okro no dakura na baby ejamo anyansafo oka jire efrupompo de efrupompo ibi enti na wan ko ti didi mi a nkwasi adenkochi na ewu mani sadachi anhwe ne ye ya da sam bebo mani efuru pọnkọ gyina woji ọrẹ ejamọ na yin efuru pọnkọ na asem okechi ejamọ de ejamọ yi eyewi asem ye ejamọ yodo ọka chire na ntwi ọka chire iwan ọka chire apọnchi ọka chire akọkọ damo wo amabo ndezi nyina wo he enwo so ogbo ewan no wasem okechi ejamọ de ejamọ eyewi ejamọ angari osim kofie wawura na ọhwẹ wọn do ní bẹẹbi kọlẹji náà wà bọ ọmọ ẹnu lẹ́yìn wà yẹ efuru pọnkọ ọdún kan náà wà kó yẹ efuru pọnkọ na wọ́n yìí wọn bí ọrẹ yẹn náà kwasi yẹn ní wọ̀ efuru pọnkọ nǹkan mẹ́rin náà dà ọ̀nà ọ̀dà abọ́ wà fẹ́ níyẹ mọ̀lúwi nípa mi ro dókítà wọ̀nyí dókítà mi kan náà sẹ̀mí nsú dókítà yìí ọ̀nà òwòrò wọn na ọdọ kọfẹ dọkítà mọba ọwọ dẹ pọnkọ ẹnọkọ náà fa pọnkọ nkọ pọnkọ bá pọnkọ ní wọn náà nà apá pàpà sí ẹjẹ mọ bí sẹ pọnkọ dẹ wọnyẹn dẹ náà wọn apá pàpà sí nasi mọ kéjì ẹjẹ mọ dẹ ẹjẹ mọ wọn sẹmẹ kẹyìn náà ọdẹ wẹ nkọ mọ ẹjì kyerẹ mi náà ọdẹ wẹ wọn sẹmẹ kẹyìn náà ọdẹ wẹ ẹjẹ mọ wọn nkari osim kofie dɔkita yɛ ayafɛ yɛ dura yɛ ayafɛ na wansa pɔ na wewu ma ɔdɛ wei papa na asɛm ɔkan yi dɛ nwura obebe me ya adi ɔwɔ dɛ wonya nkwanpa wɔnom wonya nampa wɔwe ka ho enti wankye na ntwibra wankye akɔnkye bra wɔmfa yi gwan ka ho wankye akokɔ ka ho abra kokɔ kokɔ ho ejamu wo pe ho ejamu na asem wo bi so de muni anu ma hini fa na won pe na wasu wo ka che ejamu de ejamu wa asem e kan no de we ejamu no wo di won de ebe woji na wari ye me woji na wari yam woji me de sa na wari ya wonara wo woji na wari ye me sa na wari ya wonara wo mai woji na ri ye me sa na ri ya wara wo ajidari yam eyi me de sanari ya warawo ajidari yeme sanari ya warawo ajidari yeme sanari ya warawo
ɔse adwende leyam sanda nyim da wala leya wo ho adwende na resol parliament ho a NDC fu wanyi numbers abobe passinti oh enyim da ejima enyim da MPP mrashe badwenyi yentuya enyim da ye gele enyim da ye gele wo kpokpo afoton enyim da gele wo miendemiya ejima MPP fu wejim obajima obajimi ya teba MPP ejim finance minister sikasanfo ebebu man ho konta de akyereye ka wo de etenemu mpowie na wosi ukoko apai wo ben so wo de school fo nkwala afri besiase wo de school fo nkwala afri antonsu wo de school fo nkwala afri buno aseso ma begu garare ho a wo mu betiu san wajimi nti san wo ye preko ye nantwie MPP mrase bedwemfo de yentie de esiye ebra na Mr Speaker ekache school for nkwala no yentie nsema cross
you proceed with that. Okay, so please, you are warmly welcome, and even though you have been welcomed with your MP welcome you, so please, you may resume your seat. It's an experience. I'm sure you never forget of it. Yes, we have 41 students also from Sewa Kese Girls Senior High School, also from Tano North. They are led by the head mistress of the school, in the person of Margaret Anane Ajay, They are also to my right, you know, and one common thing about them, they are beautifully attired, you know, both institutions, they are well dressed. I hope you get time, even though he walked out, to take a picture with him. Please, you are welcome. You may resume your seats. We have students from the University Practice Senior High School, led by the teacher, Mr. Andrews Amo Smith. The school is located at the Cape Coast North constituency, and there are 36 of them are here. You are warmly welcome. Kindly resume your seat. You are lucky your MP didn't walk out. We have also from the Jamase Pentecost Child Development Center. There are 55 in number, and they are led by the director of the center in the person of Magdalene Kobla. This center is located in the Afija Sechere East constituency. 55 of them are here. I, in the absence of your MP, welcome you to the house. But as I advised, please, it's a good opportunity to have a shot with the MP. I'm sure he'll be waiting outside for you. Honorable members, you may resume your seats. We also have the presence of a number of visitors from the Kona Presby Child Development Center. They are led by the director of the center in the person of Peter Kwaku. There are 56 in number, and that is also from Afija Sechere East constituency. It's a good day for you because you will never forget about this day. That you came, you saw, and the house has warmly welcomed you, and particularly they are dressed in a branded uniform with some designs, very unique designs. Please, you are most welcome. Resume your seats. And the last is 12 gentlemen and ladies from the MDAs and CSOs on basic parliamentary training. Are you hearing the name? MDAs and CSOs on basic parliamentary training. They are led by the team leader, Mohammed Mutari Al-Hassan. Please don't train them on this, what happened today. There are 12 in number. And because of the nature of the institute, they are not specified where it is located, which meant that it's made out of a collection of many people from all over the country, MDAs and CSOs all over the country, and they participate in basic parliamentary training, and this is being handled by the Parliamentary Training Institute, which is located and created here by Parliament itself. So that's what we're doing, giving them basic parliamentary training. But definitely they will explain what has happened to you. You are warmly welcome. You may resume your seats. Yes, honorable members, we now move on to item 3, motion. Minister.
Okay. Enti, when you be ne si na no ya wada a MPP fo she tuntum abobọ wo mo gu adakam te sade na na kufu ado a wawu ne na to adakam kosie no de si no no na awre ho se school fo nkwala bagare ho ebesua nwoma eba excursion abahwe parliament no mahu de ekoso na wo hwe anodom pretumi organize ni pa nyina so mumpie but eno anya bibia yehu bida eno echi no finance minister papa bi wonabo ato kwesi forson okoso ye natwa na wo hwe ensem a bema ba forson ekenkan ya na wutumi hu se Ghana ye de nioma pa agu akwam na wutumi hu se Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene na manyokuo ebu o mapa wutumi hu se Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene na ban cake no wo ma chema eso Ghana ni bia so ntia na me no kasai wonam kromu a wonte complain no tian se Ghana koye obi ase Ghana yete obi ase papa boy twuma obi ase chief of staff or boy twuma pa and me call Pentecost amedru ho no na MPP fo bi o wa ba na ba am say amabanya ba maba no anya adwuma wase nya me se nka no kore chief of staff or boy twuma me jina waza am say I'm a boss no chief maybe I will be a mechiao we are too much you mu be you do too much you be cause di wechi sa enti enu echi na ato forcing say oh me na me yesika samfo sika ne de mekenkan ne yehwe enuoma pa ye pese ye makana enti ato forcing at the budget ne de babonten na nsema waka je na utumi hu se Ghana ye gina baby papa and I am a fukra babonten say within 2-3-4 months Ghana aye dwuma je hu bi da wasase so yes IMF aka ne ya enti bibia dia dance se o man Ghana ye sikasem agina ji bi entie finance minister papa bi Pemaba ato kwesi forcing nanu masem kakra ye ba ato
programs that use cement we shall be
the problem irrespective of source of fund should be denominated in foreign currency. Right, Honorable Speaker. To curb this unfortunate development, President John Dramani Mahama has directed that beginning today, 24th of July 2025, no contract awarded by government, irrespective of source of funding, should be denominated in foreign currency. Mr. Speaker, we also want to use this opportunity to remind the public.
Ose Excellency John Dramani Mahama ashe se efi na di kwe ya ma contract dollar wa Ghana bi. Omaya ye di cedis na MPP ama contract dollars. Womo timi tu kwa kwese Dubai ni assign contract dollars. Ni nyina kan bi na Ghana dollar na ayehwe. Because dollar kakra na egu Bank of Ghana no contract ani wi a ni asese de atua ne ka. Ni esi ABC dim aboa preko bi te kwa se amamu ekoso no ohui. Otwe bi te ho se amamu kama egia ne na so se woni ohui. So aho. Ahoya adoko yenti. Ye kura emwo bi se nyeye. Because bayifo anya ye honhom adware nipa bi. Excellency John Dramani Mahama directed said, from now going, ye $1 contract wakana. Sadia we yam fancy manifesto no mamaye. Papa, one more ye manifesto mon fancy because contract ye $1 ne kum Ghana and ne kum ye. Dollar no mo ayete, one kwatria. Na kwesi broni abeye no wi a Ghana ni credit me ye contract ni amano dollar. Ye 3 di obi koshe Dubai. Ni akwatena se ni asa contract no dollar ni e di amano and Excellency John Mama say ye twem tie Ato Kwaku, Ato Kwesi Forson Kasa.
Irrespective of source of fund, should be denominated in foreign currency. Right, Honorable Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker. To curb this unfortunate development, President John Dramani Mahama has directed that beginning today, 24th of July 2025, no contract awarded by government, irrespective of source of funding, should be denominated in foreign currency. Mr. Speaker, we also want to use this opportunity to remind the public that per the Foreign Exchange Act 2006, Act 723, companies, institutions, and individuals are prohibited from pricing, advertising, receipting, or making payment for goods and services in foreign currencies in Ghana without prior written approval from the Bank of Ghana. Right, Honorable Speaker, I will take you to key policy initiatives. Mr. Speaker, I now...
Where a finance minister, Kwesi Ato Forson, and Wakasai, Wamanso, Okoso Kasai, Edigana Ho Adansi, Yoma Pa, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, said the Guaquem, send your baby Tiambua Kana, Nakana Nibia Fan and Tomapa, Efra Nakana Nibia Watono.
Mr. Speaker, earlier this month, President Mahama officially launched the 24-hour economy and accelerated export development program, Ghana's ambitious and integrated strategy to boost production, create sustainable jobs, and modernize our economy. The 24-hour economy and accelerated export development program represent a national reset aimed at reducing import dependence, expanding domestic production, improving market access, and building a competitive, skilled workforce for a dynamic economy. Right, Honorable Speaker, the anchor of the 24-hour economy and accelerated export development program is the Volta Economic Corridor, a transformational project to unlock the vast economic and environmental potential of the Volta Lake and its surrounding lands. Mr. Speaker, the Volta Economic Corridor revives and expands on Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's original vision of the Volta project as a hub for agro-industry, trade and transport, now reimagined to fit today's economic reality and regional opportunities. Mr. Speaker, the Volta Economic Corridor will be executed through the following pillars of the 24-hour economy and accelerated export development program. Right, Honorable Speaker, Grow 24 will irrigate 2 million hectares of farmlands for year-round farming instead of the traditional seasonal farming. Right, Honorable Speaker, Make 24 will establish agro-industrial parks for textiles, pharmaceuticals, and food processing. The Speaker, Show 24 will develop tourism clusters and hospitality hubs along the Volta Lake. And Connect 24 will turn the lake into a major inland transport route, cutting haulage costs and linking northern, southern, eastern, and western Ghana. Mr. Speaker, to support this transformative program, the Ministry of Finance will, in the 2026 budget, outline targeted incentives for the Volta Economic Corridor. These measures will be carefully designed to attract private capital, drive enterprise growth, and create decent, well-paying jobs. The Speaker, for emphasis, the Ministry of Finance will...
Where Ato Kwesi Forson and the Kasai. Now, it was a 24-hour. No one some na no what they can. And you might de baba Ghana. And you been tina namsu ma meso Kwaku skirt. Makan trim. I mean, name me packers. Say, see, I mean, no Kasai dear. I told me first car. Car na me de buy ya. Nan conform is Kwaku skirt want me yet. A na dano. I told me first car. Ye go so. Ochina mesa caution. Se me ba kwa mesa to. Ebia na wa meto de na Kwaku skirt wo ye. Wo de ma ye nwie program wo ye wi a mebot tape na ma. Ato Forson asande semfofro. Kwesi Forson. Osande semfofro edu tutwa about gold board.
The net foreign financing was 2.8 billion, mostly from the utilization of the 4.5 billion IMF disbursement. The Speaker, between 1st of January to 6th of January, the IMF disbursement of 4.5 billion was spent before the Mahama administration took office just in 6 days. Mr. Speaker, project loan disbursement was 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, even though Ghana is relying on the domestic market for financing, we have borrowed less than we planned, signifying strong expenditure control and fiscal discipline. Right, Honorable Speaker, this is a strong signal to the investor community and all stakeholders that the needed fiscal consolidation is happening here in Ghana and it will be sustained. Right, Honorable Speaker, Ghana is back on the international scene. Mr. Speaker, exchange rate development. Right, Honorable Speaker, government commitment to implement the following measures, committed to implement the following measures to stabilize the exchange rate. Mr. Speaker, we committed to establish the Ghana Gold Board to enhance the generation and accumulation of foreign exchange to support the stability of our currency. Mr. Speaker, we committed to pursue strong fiscal consolidation through the reduction in public sector spending and the fiscal deficit to reduce the pressures on the exchange rate. Mr. Speaker, the Bank of Ghana also committed to implement appropriate FX forward auction to support the stability of the cedi. And Mr. Speaker, finally, we committed that the 24-hour economy and accelerated export development program will boost local production and reduce reliance on export. Right, Honorable Speaker, let me state emphatically that these deliberate policies announced in the 2025 budget to stabilize the Ghana cedi are yielding massive results. The results we are witnessing are not by chance. They are the fruits of hard work, discipline, and intentional policies. Mr. Speaker, the cedi performance in the first half of the year 2025 has been impressive. The Ghana cedi experienced significant appreciation against all major trading currencies in the first 6 months of 2025. I'm happy to inform the House that our previous record, where the Ghana cedi used to trade against the US dollar at 17, is as at yesterday trading at 10.4. Mr. Speaker, similarly, the Ghana cedi, which was once trading at 21 cedis to the British pound, was trading at 14.1 as at yesterday, 23rd July 2025. Mr. Speaker, as at end June 2025, the cedi appreciated by 42.6% against the US dollar, 30.3% against the British pound, and 25.6% against the euro. This is a significant improvement over the cedi depreciation of 18.6%, 17.9%, and 16.0% against the US dollar, British pound, and the euro. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, so far, we have almost reversed all the cedi depreciation in 2022, 2023, and 2024. This level of appreciation has never happened in the history of our country. Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker, fellow citizens, Ghana cedi no apeke. Cedi no apeke. Mr. Speaker, these gains are largely due to strong fiscal consolidation, tight monetary policy, improved external sector balance, renewed investor confidence, positive market sentiment, credit rating upgrades, and successfully securing staff-level agreement and subsequently the board-level approval of the fourth review of the IMF program. Right, Honorable Speaker, the cedi rebound signals that Ghana's economic foundations are once again beginning to firm up. Sustaining this stability will require continued fiscal discipline, supportive monetary policy, strong liquidity sterilization, robust reserve accumulation, supported by activities of the Ghana Gold Board, and credible implementation of structural reforms. Mr. Speaker, I now take you to the external sector. Right, Honorable Speaker, our external sector has shown remarkable improvement in the last 6 months. Gross international reserves reached $11.12 billion by June 2025, covering 4.8 months of imports, up from 8.98 billion US dollars in December 2024, equivalent to 4%, 4 months of import cover. Mr. Speaker, in just 6 months, even before the IMF and World Bank disbursement, in fact, without external borrowing, we have added 2.14 billion US dollars to the country's gross international reserves. Right, Honorable Speaker, trade surplus increased from 1.37 billion US dollars in June 2024 to 5.57 billion US dollars in June 2024, representing a whopping 306.6% increase just in 6 months. Mr. Speaker, this was driven by strong exports, particularly in gold, cocoa, and controlled imports. Mr. Speaker, the current account surplus improved significantly to a provisional 3.44 billion by June 2025 from 28.11 billion.
And some papa say, and I know we are to force in Betchrim and MPP food canning. So, your reserve no within 6 months, Sika Betum, a 4.1 billion. And yes, it is dollars. Reserve na nadoba wodi memu ye hwe kan wo foriata ba ya odi wie no odane no kraba wo dwunso kum no aban we ba wa be clean mu kama afixe asa di sika gum dollar and the dollar no yetimi di bi agu Bank of Ghana $4.1 billion. MPP for bi muti we ya no makomete ni nyina waka no wose ayade mienu na ye nsankyerene wo Ghana aye gold board and cocoa waka na wanya jimifuo bi se ana ewiase ba bia sika no yate so se yate ewiase ba bia sika so dia pound sterling ni ade na yate so abafom yate so bibia wotimi ho se aban ne ye dwuma me so we MPP ni now office me be defend no party and now we are boa at this point time we ya me wom no me defend excellency John Mama and this yamanyuku eye masede say esese me defend wo mo enti men fan hye wadwene mu say samre ya ye wo me Kwaku skirt me ba be defend MPP da wo mo wo factor wo mo form fact no mra wo mo form no kre emfamra na kana fo hu bi na de ye nso ato force mo kan senye no kra ye hu na ye nyina ye fantoto ho gold board aye nhira makana ni etikana na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be ka kire ye say gold for oil na what the gold for oil na kuye say tap and the gold for oil ye boka 1.8 billion for gold for oil obia babusumi nsia bosumi nso atimi the gold as Ghana atumi amene dollar yateso atumi amene we save sikasa to hold the amanye na nipa da sanity was one pay because anya ye honhum ne ba ye honhum adware anya ye honhum ani ba ye honhum enti ade a NDC be ye bia no enye MPP for fe mafia mi chia wate mafia baby a wo bia so mumma yanka no krankyere ye ho ne ye ho aba papa de aba wa wo bekasa aba papa nya maaye no na wo ye sasabonsam wa wo bekasa aba papa maaye no na wo ye peifo tie nsam a wo wura to forsen wo tiretirem wo ye Ghana ni bia na wo tie sa voice ya ma enhye wo nkran se ani daso wo ho makana janye ye fo no ku baabi abayifo na de obeye bia nyo mo fe na nye ye honhom adware wo mo no cha wo mo life ye reserve gold reserve na wo bodin and the gold reserve from be load twam agum abaa kufo de disika ni nyina o ka kire se wo the gold say tons say na kwa mana ne koton oba won fa kapremba wakohoro ni nyina wu aburuchiri Excellency Mama Baye. Or see gold board no. Kwesi Bronin to me to gold and few be basa ye come. We Ghana in want to be export to gold ye come. No more means see will coin cement ton gold in be. Koto gold na fabrame. Chisa ukutankrata. What told the Bremen Samijan fear meto. Sika so ye de ma na sika mu odu ahun bedware ahun beto. Enu nti enne owura Samijan fi tu kwan a abani mani sika. One more to gold ne de ba no se sika Samijan fi tua ne ye good. Enti o man kasa be Samijan fi. When your friend aban abanya wonyanya atwem abanya wonidi no no kwani abanya wodidi mebi so kana force no de hweka na maka na yeyi ene ndc amanyoko ni Excellency Mama ene wawura chief of staff wana bu Julius Kwesi de brand professor general no poku achimai na me nhira mo wate wanti ni ye wa ho me si gold board ya mo Samijan fi ho ka o God board na wo ho no obi a obeka chem si obo Samijan fi ho ka na yakohwisem lines na woman no amanfo agye no amanfo no konkurase koto gold ne ba Samijan fi tuo mo kapapa enti wo man kasa ye meeting se Samijan fi ko ba bia ombefa ho ka aban ntra ne baabi enti wo se Samijan fi tu kwan a memfa nhye gwadwunum se ye wo man sika ayi wo mo to gold ne beton de ma ban no na wo so mafa ho ka ye mpa we ne yepade so wo fi so mo to gold beton so mo nya ho sika ko mo nya demonstration wo fi so mo nya license no to gold e de bra ban no se enya ko mo meka ho asem what is obi eka ho asem owura Samijan fi ni aban ne tua wo mo ka good am obi ahoto no tese yes we better gold na dia ma ban no process so de be kwa brochiri because so kwa brocha waste time we say what time we say duty abetu abuburija enti se wo to na de ma ban na mfa so papa e wo so ma gold board and cocoa as a sakana omanya na atetia pansam wamanya na wamana abu atata sabe odan baby and the common gold board abai ba bosumi ngotwini wo mo besianta bonds de eno de wudu sika akoma aban so mfa ni dwa no de wo ho but say ye be international market akwaje besia ndc amanyoko nyi bita for 8 months now na nando teso ko check record 8 months na nando age besia twani sisi mu nyina asia 8 months na nando load na bosso and na bosso na nkwana sen but bisa ho se Excellency Dramani Mahama aban ba ye bosome nso ko nwotwini wakwaje besia na what in parliament say ye kase yakwaje besia ana what in baby a gold port es sankana me sankana ye wani daso and one say ye be man this amanyoko na tena Ghana so ache to mo tena pa wacha Ghana be fa ntuma pefra na me ne umienu ye ho betoye tie hwe ene IMF kra se owura finance minister onsema wo ka no omagye atoma mpa 2024 na Ghana ahia ya poto na IMF transaction na wu kodwoto but NDC amanyoko eba bosumi mienu bosumi ensen June you know enkonya womaye na IMF no wo so mu hu bida anyame na meka o IMF wo na eka wo se enkonya NDC ni Excellency Mama maye no omuhu bida mientie IMF wano.
Here I can say that the IMF has welcomed the government's corrective actions, including a strong 2025 budget and an audit of payables to quantify and address the pre-election fiscal slippages. The authorities have recently implemented changes to their public financial management and public procurement acts, and this helps improve the overall fiscal responsibility framework in Ghana. And the authorities have also adopted a strategy to address issues in the energy sector. I can add that the mid-year budget review is fully in line with parameters and objectives of the IMF supported program. And with respect to the question on monetary policy, what I can say is that Ghana has made good progress since the beginning of the program in reducing inflation. Inflation was extremely high at the end of 2022 at 54%. It has now come down substantially to 14% at end June 2025.
Producer Mami waka wabeyo washa wabeye. Missy waka wabeyo. Osi 2022 na Ghana inflation ye 56%. But between March, June, ye July, inflation about 14%. Na Ghana ye good at the Ghana. Waka wabeyo. Missy washa wabeye. JMA, Mama, waka wobeye. Producer Mami Sajum no. Waka say ya the Ghana kutana wano John Mahama wobeye. Waka say ya the Ghana Shannon Sa. Aye biya for Kwame John Dramani Mahama wobeye. And the dollar bafom. And then we are the boy for fofo. And the cement yateso. And the Yokogale yateso, and the Bro yateso, and the Mu yateso, and the spare parts yateso, and the Duty Awoko Yika. Now we 1.2 billion and about 800. And a school from Kuala Diabianepa, every Saturday was school. And the school near Kuala Timidin Kosiana was school. And the investors who cost school investor won't just free. Missy waka wabeyo, washa wabeye. Hey, Jame, Mama, waka wabeyo. The blessings of
is there hope? He gives you hope. He's the hope for Mother Ghana. Jam is the hope we need. He's the hope. He's the hope for Mother Ghana. Let's build the Ghana we want. Together we shall win.
For more evidence, mra. What I say you cast with the fact. You cast with the evidence. And you mean America, I am a friend of Kase. Na ne kufado ne kan wo for yata Ghana say to. What would the Ghana for sika? What would the Ghana for to ahwichem? What would the Ghana for to nyabuam and your tomb? Inflation. Let me call 56%. 2022-2023. IMF fund Kenya America. Orion what they are to say from June up to July 2025. Ghana inflation are just so much. About 14%. And America IMF. MPP about popineke. Mubachi dollar. Money dollar bako, mubekum dollar maye, any and the IMF say, Excellency John Dramani Mahama to forcing, and we Chief of Staff Julius Debra, and the Professor Jenano Pokwajimai, and the Sami Gemfi, and the NDC Manu Krono. IMF.
Here I can say that the IMF has welcomed the government's corrective actions, including a strong 2025 budget and an audit of payables to quantify and address the pre-election fiscal slippages. The authorities have recently implemented changes to their public financial management and public procurement acts, and this helps improve the overall fiscal responsibility framework in Ghana. And the authorities have also adopted a strategy to address issues in the energy sector. I can add that the mid-year budget review is fully in line with parameters and objectives of the IMF supported program. And with respect to the question on monetary policy, what I can say is that Ghana has made good progress since the beginning of the program in reducing inflation. Inflation was extremely high at the end of 2022 at 54%. It has now come down substantially to 14% at end June 2025. Going forward, it will be important for monetary policy to remain sufficiently tight, consistent with bringing inflation down to the Bank of Ghana's target range, which is 8% plus or minus 2 percentage points. With respect to the budget, here I can say that the IMF has welcomed the government's corrective actions, including a strong 2025 budget and an audit of payables to quantify and address the pre-election fiscal slippages. The authorities have recently implemented changes to their public financial management and public procurement acts, and this helps improve the overall fiscal responsibility framework in Ghana. And the authorities have also adopted a strategy to address issues in the energy sector. I can add that the mid-year budget review is fully in line with parameters and objectives of the IMF supported program. And with respect to the question on monetary policy, what I can say is that Ghana has made good progress since the beginning of the program in reducing inflation. Inflation was extremely high at the end of 2022 at 54%. It has now come down substantially to 14% at end June 2025. Going forward, it will be important for monetary policy to remain sufficiently tight, consistent with bringing inflation down to the Bank of Ghana's target range.
What can what be you? Oh, what can what be ye? Tell catch Ghana for some more for one man in Kutame. Na my be pain. Na minum baby a met me the more Kwaku. Suswam pa. And now me never can say Ghana inflation you 14%. And no man your man boy for bibia. I want to ye free more ye free. And check Ghana be yet a sabruchri. Umpewe na pedie. Bon sam no umpewe. MPP Monsanfon MPW. What pencil? MPP a pencil. Na inflation you 54%. And the Abambia ba. At me the gold board at the assessor Ghana. What me the gold board at the Ahia school. What me the gold board at the $10 show. What me the gold board at the Yaquine. What me the gold board at the $10 no show. What me the gold board at the Ghana Facetum here. Or the gold body input to ma. Now, what catch there, sir? What the oil for gold? Gold for wire. Oh, my boka MPP. Now, but catch him say gold body income. And until the more for Sami Janfi what time. Some of Hana Miejino. Same, when in the hall. When in the hall. Now, MPP for planet set. Woman in Sambi, but show Koma. When you win in the home or office per detector for check when now has said recording me a shower because MPP first man cophobia. A dear God body and Wakana MPP for some antiasi. And to the woman by a beer, one baby a baby, Samajan fee, who by your finger, you know, one bay. But at this time, idiot. Oh boy.
Sameja fie adwuma woyɛ no yɛbɛpagya no obetimi ayɛ ma abroso enti yɛmu bi yɛbɛhyɛ no nkura ne yɛta n'akyi with inflation ko 56% no obi abafa no kakra no watumi adaada na the gold board atwetuaka ayiye fira ho kyerem ɔmo obesia wɔnyɛ hwe na nna nyame adom inflation tumi about 14% na wosimi medi 1pp achi bu abodam MPP podam for part moi IMF na ka say what media budget ne kra no media budget no IMF for so much atum media budget papa bi na finance minister de buy no TBM IMF we too much.
Here I can say that the IMF has welcomed the government's corrective actions, including a strong 2025 budget and an audit of payables to quantify and address the pre-election fiscal slippages. The authorities have recently implemented changes to their public financial management and public procurement acts, and this helps improve the overall fiscal responsibility framework in Ghana. And the authorities have also adopted a strategy to address issues in the energy sector. I can add that the mid-year budget review is fully in line with parameters and objectives of the IMF supported program. And with respect to the question on monetary policy, what I can say is that Ghana has made good progress since the beginning of the program in reducing inflation. Inflation was extremely high at the end of 2022 at 54%. It has now come down substantially to 14% at end June 2025. Going forward, it will be important for monetary policy to remain sufficiently tight, consistent with bringing inflation down to the Bank of Ghana's target range, which is 8% plus or minus 2 percentage points. With respect to the budget, here I can say that the IMF has welcomed the government's corrective actions, including a strong 2025 budget and an audit of payables to quantify and address the pre-election fiscal slippages. The authorities have recently implemented changes to their public financial management and public procurement acts, and this helps improve the overall fiscal responsibility framework in Ghana. And the authorities have also adopted a strategy to address issues in the energy sector. I can add that the mid-year budget review is fully in line with parameters and objectives of the IMF supported program. And with respect to the question on monetary policy, what I can say is that Ghana has made good progress since the beginning of the program in reducing inflation. Inflation was extremely high at the end of 2022 at 54%. It has now come down substantially to 14% at end June 2025. Going forward, it will be important for monetary policy to remain sufficiently tight, consistent with bringing inflation down to the Bank of Ghana's target range.
Abawe ba washasi sisi ano kwan eno na ma inflation no etimi drop bisa so omo ye de no mu tuatua ka no enye besia no akọbọ besia no de betua ka wo ye bo besia de ye adwuma ye nya interest ye tua interest e wo ho no ye nya mfaso but MPP ni kan wo foriata no omo bo besia na no omo adi but excellency dwa mama ba no wanye besia bia or the gold board and they solve Ghana problems. Gold board and cocoa board and the aye tuma wakana. And to Ghana, you gold no say we naso because the whole Africa, oh pomom gold ye papa, the whole world, Ghana ye toso no matre. And it says a man for to gold never toma by now. Abroche for no soon me say Ghana ye gold ye papa nti. Omoba omba ye host street on my beto. Omo free obia ho. Womo free aban ho direct. Na aban na nyamfaso. Nipa na eba wo de abroche sika. So we free Malia or the Mali sika. So free Ethiopia or the Ethiopia sika. So free Denmark or the Denmark sika. Or free Germany or the German sika. Or free Pakistan or the Pakistan sika. Or free United States or the United States sika. Or free London or the London sika. Or free Germany or the German sika. Country be a warban or the host sika nebe to go to na diako. First and one ba na omo di sika no di ama omo muto gold ni fio batende sika no kwa ban ho. Eno na ama enne ye ho ahen but mon samfo bi o mon pa de pa no o mo se ejeji enti enne de me tonwum bi a enwuma me de beka a meka ho asem ne se Mahama is the whole. Mahama, oh champ, is the best.
Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. He's the hope for Jam is the hope we need. He's the hope. He's the hope for Ghana. Let's build the Ghana we want. Together we shall win. Ghana we want. Let's save Ghana. Vote for Jam. Vote save Ghana. Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. He's the hope for Ghana. Jam is the hope we need. He's the hope. He's the hope for Ghana. Let's build the Ghana we
Bia wunnim sa jam na ye kana som no. Wunnim sa papa na nwumre me ton no na me na ma no. Ebias wunnim sa ban ni ye. Anwumre me be ton excellency kwa mama wate. Ye ton na ye to. Wo ton na eye easy because wunnim atwuma no. Yawada no bibi kakra. Ye Professor Miles. I mean, for the crazy 13 years anniversary. Are you the one who are done? They are causing no who. But who said ye anniversary, Papa? Abba, Papa, ba. Now, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, anyway, we're chief of staff. A cassava home. We feel it too much. I mean, fan 2 hours so because we are name Papa ye. Me Kwaku get me call Ghana makoshi me papa. Man she am papa kwa mishia be 6 or 7 times. And ye easy. Papa said that he invite him ufi. Ama me kuchiano. Excellency John Mama, me do too much. Me feel it so much. Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Kwesi Debra, me I love you so much. Papa said they invite me. Mami Kofi, nefe. I know they have wumpo, me you, me fa picture and travel da. Me na me say we invite him Ufi. We me sanko Jubilee House. Oh, Dr. Calusius, we are too much. President Secretary, you are too much. Dr. Calusius. Mr. James, DSP James. We are too much. I love these people. Me domo. Brahma, we are too much. Me do so much. Brahma, Mr. Brahma. Hey, I love you. Edia me bobo net se me bom panimfo bi deep. Se won kan busuafo no ho a wonim setting no. Me se wonya dai won kan busua no ho a me papa gye atumi se wafa me se ne pa. Na me call me nene ba no twa picture. Oh, guy no man me nua kuma no. Where you good? Comfort the me post this video. Me post First time I've been mini kuma. Now it's so fantastic. No me bon komo. Oh. The na no yawada the course papa kasai. Na yentie excellency chomama. Adansia with this odifa Professor Melson no na efekeke. When your friend abampa President our buadie President our bada yemenipa President our Ghana for her President our mo who send it so wakana sa President na nyumre me come for na ma sa President na nyumre me mo wate na no kasa o kasa wode ahobrase send ya wutie bi ono kasa wode ahobrase kasa na ne o kasa when your friend leader say man kwam wodi eso o sefata send pano and then you made the actual send pano president one.
Not just as a legal principle, but as a way of life. He believed that peace was not the absence of conflict, but the presence of fairness and dignity. He believed that the power that was entrusted to leaders should be used to uplift the weak, protect the vulnerable, and give voice to the voiceless. In a world that is increasingly impatient, increasingly loud, and sometimes careless with truth, Professor Mills's life reminds us of the power of stillness, strength in...
Where your excellency John Dramani Mahama no kasan, where we ya mebra penny. Oh, my dear, me boni diana sorry. Bemaba, Chief of Staff. Honorable Julius Kwesi Debra Bemapa Bemaba Kope on me bra penny. I me bomb me bra penny. Ebia na winnim no. Da menini shia na we na Kwaku skirt. Me bunko to dwe pa ne chew se. Omfa menka ni nuanom ho. Na omfa me se ni nu ekuma. Na efe. Ebia winnim sa papa no. Enwere me di ne ho adanse de atrɛ se. Oye nipa. Osua de one ne nante nipa be no ne nante one excellency dwamama ne nam enti ahombrase honhom a ewo papa mu no the same time ana Julius Kwesi Debra wafa one wo kasa se ne obebre ne ho ase one wo kasa se ne obuo kwaso ma menyi no nkyerɛw oye bema baba akompe ebia wunya hu mebra pani no.
Talking about his humility, let me share a personal experience with you. So one day I got a call from Uncle Beba Kumensa, who said, Julius, Prof, the Opposite Eastern Region as regional minister, Etifao CV Bremi. Then I went to see Uncle Beb with my CV. Now, there was supposed to be an announcement on one particular day after the independence celebration. So I was so excited. I had dressed in my white, seated on my bed, waiting for the announcement. Unfortunately, when the announcement came, my name was omitted. I felt very sad. Then, to my surprise and amazement, if a president tells you he will do something for you, and for a reason or two he's not able to do it, I don't think he owes you an apology. One morning, my phone rang, and when I picked it, it was Honorable Sam Atamers. So I picked it as Uncle Sam and said, Julius, hold on for the president. I said, yes, sir. And Prof was like, Julius, today I didn't know see now how pa. And I said, oh, but I'm married, sir. He said, Julius, most your band no, me ni penny na, I won't continue to be a better mercy. And that's why I drop your name. And today, I still think about it. Does the president owe an ordinary person like me an apology? That is the level of his humility. As destiny may have it, a few months down the line, President Mahama fulfilled the promise President Atamers gave me by making me the Eastern Regional Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, you would agree that these lessons carved from the unique stories of distinguished personalities and many more are needed in our current day leadership and political governance. It is why today our President, John Dramani Mahama, and other like-minded men and women of honor are working so hard to reset Ghana. Therefore, the theme for this year's commemoration, Atamers, a case study for the Fourth Republic, is an opportune reflection on the importance of principles, identity, and responsive leadership and transformational legacies. Your Excellencies, every now and then, when we go down our knees and thank God for keeping our peace and oneness as a people, we must extend this thanksgiving to the loving memory of President Atamers. The late president is not only celebrated as leader of high moral standards and patriotism, but also one with an exceptional level of tolerance and respect for dissenting opinions. His love for peace and stability translated into how he handled disagreement and the politics of divisiveness during the time. The title Asumdwehini is a lasting description of the role Atamers of blessed memory played in consolidating our peace, stability, and unity as a people, despite our volatile multi-party landscape. Distinguished audience, from the Asumdwe title given to the late president, to a seasoned tax caller, and to a virtuous leader descriptions of the late president, one can only love, appreciate, admire Professor John Atamers. One cannot but miss him on his 81st birthday. Every year, we are fortunate that this commemorative lecture presents us the opportunity to learn a piece of a leader who once lived and impacted many lives. This year, after a critical analysis of Ghana's fourth constitutional republican status, which commenced in 1993, one can conclude with certainty that there was something unique about Professor John Evans Atamers and his leadership under the Fourth Republic.
Meda say oniminyam for Chief of Staff Julius Kwesi Debra na menshira wate unim na me bra pani me na me yekuma me na medina chi ye wo hi sande wo ye nyina ye wo ya cholos bekun. Okay, my yana hofred the niamra ye ba. The next story I'm the room ye Metro Transit na yahwe se anase wo de ba ye be daddy lumba kakra ye be phone lines. O pay TV box ato. Me pa chaw ye de bia be gu Ghana. Enye free meton. Utopia se bosome no ubetua $14. Ghana for American 14, Ghana for $50, 50 Ghana. 50 Ghana no niskaktua. So Ghana for $5 million. 5 million no the back has come about $50. Box ni bi o baby a wo bi a wo taught me use ye me liberal. To from ya Kwaku 703-270-8171. Say be a kodru Ghana. Uyo be a wabroche wu pay internet, fiber internet. Fiber. And yet the wokoto modem be the akoti na running slow ni bi. We ye fan direct to free internet for no. Near Trahumano, near the afasa asiasi and ancestral, near the about fee. What ya brochiri ha? Where's he dying? When the ekoso ye maintenance of no video ni when through when the ekoso ye we our cement when the ekoso na mema internet unya internet na open camera meeting aboa wo bi nya ene menton camera but meeting am obi ama cameras me the answer me ye internet ka fiber internet pa chaw upe bi e ba betwen bi akofi ama internet no ye nkase to 10 million to say the obeto be to me to guso. O pesa woto 1 Ghana ye beto amount. O pesa woto 50 Ghana ye beto amount. O pesa woto 100 Ghana ye beto amount. A month unlimited. Wi-Fi room. O pesa de connect o desktop. O betia connect. O pesa o connect ma tablet. O betia connect. Me pacho. O betia frame ya Kwaku skate. 703-270-8171. Mini internet no ukrum ha me wo Ghana. Enti hwe no wa mefrɛ me kasa wote abrochire ha na wo project wo fie na person monitor. Frɛ me na baabi a wo no yenkohwɛ. Ne ma estimate na yenkoye bi ho ma. Boso me fofofo. Obaka so a me TV station ho nyina fa ba ne bi na me use. Eye adwuma brutal. Enti bo modern na frɛ me ne yenkoye bi ma. Country baby a wo bro no bi a wo so Ghana bia say ye kohwe ne ni service o ha be ka kire but Ghana Kumasi baby a you will be okay nti frɛ me wo wi a no ato box ne bi no connect wo kwa no wahwe ene wo kohwe ai Ghana decoder na wo ho na DSTV utua 5 million the cheapest cry 3.5 nti eno kwa no me call ya me hwe nioma ni so ti se we nioma what this box so no enye peche nti frɛ me na me mfa wo de emra me da se enra Daddy Lumba efrim na yenti Daddy Lumba nyom kakra na me mra sisi enko ba bia
is going to succeed. Oh, yeah, winner.
Medawase Enra eno your program am ye na mekase meeting bi koso anadwena anwumre na mekase meeting kase bi koso na omaye meeting say anado enyusu statement obi ohwe program ni bibia mekan ha se senior MPP Daddy Lumba bua nanado ene MPP nanka mote say Daddy Lumba wu kamuni pense first we issue statement motena ho for 24 hours ansana mo be use statement na ade ba kwa na werehom poni se akufo do statement a wode ba ya me Kwaku skirt na me kire no kwan se won koye no kra no wantumi ammo ne yiri mpodin wo na awereho number suma MPP party number ne twa nwum wedi man na akufo ado 2008 obi beka se Kwaku skirt odi ye politics men so ade am de kai number no tama no wa ne nsafia te say na wo yesi no monto man na akufo ado monto man no bo MPP party kenyi kwa se kamuye number se but wo de mientie na do ni statement a anapai wodi tu twa ye hwe when kenyi kwa se Kwaku skirt me so because e bogus at the mame but sir enra montimi use statement na me beka yansa na me suma me nkwala ba ko ba bia na meeting ne koso a me ka ho asemansa tie
musical great of all time and had a special connection with his fans and the entire nation. His hit-making songs will remain lasting contributions to my presidential journey and will forever be etched in the annals of political campaigning of the New Patriotic Party. He will be sorely missed. May he peacefully rest in the bosom of the...
Why na do statement of the band when you am you recording this am you Rebecca and na me no ye mabusuafo ya akọ awerehọ owie ya ana mama misia manfestia na mama ya mekume ho manfestia na mama ya mesha me ho akonfo awurade opa nso ba bonten sa me use statement ni bi opa no no hwan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Sheikh Kohwie Bawumia one also did statement by yentie
career spanning over 3 decades. Charles Kojo Fosu, popularly known by his stage name Daddy Lumba, has been a pillar in Ghana's high life journey, through whom many great talents have been nurtured and introduced. His brilliant compositions and works have not only entertained but also inspired and uplifted many of us. His passing is indeed a huge blow, not only to the music fraternity but to the entire country. Samira and I extend our heartfelt condolences to his...
Hey, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we are no born reading count Nanando. MPP, money ye woo. A bra baka sen na wu. Sanyum way, and your second grand. Nanadia woo kra. Daddy Lumba. Nana woo, Daddy Lumba, the boy.
Bani,
a bra a kufra the course second round. And na papa tama then a from say poo. And a number be boss me. Said na de wawu kra one can we ask him. And the lumba when yana krechi a co. Yamenyan non fan a crency he. I reho. Some people fought me tana 24 hours. Na kwa quiska when I'm better say. Munko use your statement answer. Wait, MPP for the Fakan and Kutamansa. A more way more. And nay, MPP for. Monsieur Nemre, what does with the MPP a channel while we me for? Send me a can of fun into my perfra. Now, what dear, what's a crab war quota with gang? Send me the MPP na Madonna. Wait, Jimmy. Mamma, you win. I'm sorry, so I'm fat, Kwaku me call Ghana can edge. Ghana is fantastic country. First nentesa. Yeah, my men can't send back on. Then you know, I'm confessor Kwaku na do teso kwa oh yeah nya hwe. Well passport no well the stop over at once we do how nya hwe. Hwe me nua Solomon Ogusu. Ewiase wo nipa. Suo nipa. Onipa enyo. Ono anu onya wa obeyew. Me dia me ma no ye ha me o. Nti meka. Producer was hanyme na nka hwehwe ma me. Suro nipa. Onipa enyo. Solo ko Ghana. Ema ono sa wono afa Togo. Na solo timi ka je me se me fatem na 3. Enti won so fa Ghana na bra na obi eni go be yo foko. Solomon Wusu se me tie nipa no a ka Kwaku Kiecheme. Senti kura me ka sa asem weni se me call Ghana na anu ye na me nam East Legon. That day na ye producer na da be na ye Sunday na ma sha me nika papa bin ma sha me brown slippers. Ana me bag boga me bag brown na nekuta me na sha me ha. Ana ma sha me chebisa. Wunam East Legon Botema Sports Stadium hono. The opposite kwana da hono. Me nam sa kwano so. Ube wu se ATM bank bi wa wonsa left. Eco Bank ATM omo ayi ATM. Me nam kwano ho a me kwaje mframa. Se na me na se me ko ba bi na me se me si fom na hwe krum. Enti me nam kwano sa me hu ya ne se police patrol bia ba twam. Ombetwa no omsakọ omkọ within 1 minute no madan omho aba omo ba ya ye be searchew na me say for what omo say a operation a yasoma wo mo omoje na me say mo yi operation ti mo amonam ha nyina ayi omo amonam ha nyina ye searchew wo mo ana conference system mo nke e hwa na me bi me bag am hwem I'm simu hwem. The star. Conference on Belro me who naked or public. Na satam. Kwaku makume twan ho. Na me ka kire wo mo se. Mo ahwe ni ya mema yegyimoti. Na police ni ba akumi say woni hwan. Am sisa won meme ne hwan. Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba Kwaku me kan na ba kokotena omukuta pickup blue na career wa chire no ba kokotena so ko chachi yo oba ye na chi omhopo oba ye no be kasa wate se di no am se tie na maye ntie sese mo ro me ho public ehwa na pu ha omutu kan enti se na ye nanando time ana me koye ana me nam ana me kosia sa kwansia na kedumi kotum because me Ghana card nyina kire won And it's an another time, and I'm a nam na patrol team stop me, and yes, yeah, but bomb naked search. And you be some no one I'm cobalt quick and I'm cobalt nimbia, and one more search ne ba ya. Me. But then aba papa ba one of my hotel. Na Metro Mass Transit. And you remember me didn't come kakra. Me we na me be for lights. And you can a year na year pe. Me ba Ghana no. Me dot book bi. I will book wem. Book ye kutami. Ina na me church o me nsam kakra gum. Enti me ba ye se send makọ bag na yi booki. Enti first story ameye aye Metro Mass Transit. And you me who in the say Metro Mass Transit directors are more mudi agro. Mudi agro as a some pick it up. Serious. Sector be a year juma but mudi agro. Uko wa man be a swa omo bus e raneno. Omo ye advert. Me madravo Prince William County bus pen. Obia wonu kodwo smala ko bisa no obokotoko odravo Prince William County bus. Na me dravo ko Navy Yard State Department awo Washington. Ade ba ko etie ne se. Sa buses no. Boss a wo mo no kohwehwe advert. Na ya blande ho nyina ye the stickers afa ho nyina company sticker. Wotua 1 month ane ayama. Wo contract wo ani ye afri ho. Ya de fofraba. Anu tumi de sika de ba wo man mu. Etumi de sika de bra salansi twamama. But ya tegana krodua mu Metro Mass Transit nam na glasses ni mu no advert bi amfa ho. Me kwa me sheda your videos yankọ bi. Se bus ye nam hoy. Enti se ya brande ho ne pe companies bi na omo de omo sticker fa ho. Na manfo nam krom no ho a. Enti ya mra o man sika na papa. Ah, yanko.
And yes, we're jamming to some real good music here. This one by Miss B, and some fine. She calls it released sometime last year in September, and big shouts going out to her as well. Today we celebrate the woman. Even on Saturday more, we celebrate the woman. Good morning to you, Doreen. How are you doing? We'll take catch up in the conversation with you. Hi, Doreen. Well, time check is 8 a.m. here, and we're also live on radio on Plus 89.9 FM and on TV here on 3 Music TV across our social media platforms. Very, very active. Let's get some motivation. Shakira, try everything.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'm on it.
Why namete mekam ana Metro Mass bekam na me hwɛ ni na me say o man Ghana nti we yentwin per sponsorship ni em fast kesen fa ho a ebebre wo man ni sika we mu nyina de adwuma ba mesra abam panifo mo ni Metro Mass panifo nkasa buses na wo no mo nkɔ abonten enkope companies no mo nkasa me ba Ghana me de adwuma ba yi me ba mo ho se me pese mo buses no me de me companies fa din fa ho nyina de mo baje me bosome no na me ne mo asan because obi twam a wo betimi ehu na nipa no afre but as a Metro Mass Transit for no and a kwa bonten ekoye sa arrangement no because nipa ba ko pe hu se ya blend buses no ho a amanfo bebre ne beba da bia atosu biem ade we ha me pa me call Ghana me hu sa de me dotoy krono ba na ekoso ne ade a ama amanfo di bone ye hu no bebre kasa de we hu me call ye license plate tal car ho no sticker bi ental ho chese license plate na wu we DVL for dwuma we ya mo boso me be se that tra ho na ma fire wo ho DVL o se dia de ba bi a wo register number plate no Muntie me. Ka bia me hu wo krom bia. Any data a spy ewo ho. Enti se plate ne tale ho a obetimi ayi de akwata another plate ho akodi bone. Motorbike plate tale ho no expiring date. Enti obi atimi yi car foforo plate no de abɔ car foforo ho no de nam. Ukwa wo man bia registration plate na abɔ ho no. Ye ma 1 year or 2 years. When you sika bia na ebeje, ye je 2 Ghana kra na ye dey protecting. And it's a police ni the car na chi na car no ko. No wo se car ni plate na awu a obetia pulu no over. Wa question. And he will be to me to another plate and fan kodi money me nyeye. Me drew Ghana Okada motorbikes and nam chrome alata for the nam no sticker for expiring date. A chrome ha obia car registration data plate no ewu etal ho 1 year to 2 years. Uto sticker ketu ebuto now they atal ho afeno so a ewu enti sekane nam ho plate na ewu a police ni di na chia wo hu se plate ewu eseso opulu no over no question no money bi no di kodi a obetimi ehu enti ada na Ghana ye nya bi na wo de ye ntua 1 Ghana pe hwe kas bebrebe nam Ghana di sika bebre o man no enye sika no kra me se ne be ye be protect Ghanaians eno ne ade ehia me 1 Ghana no obi nyi ni ye gene de apprentice stickers no enti mesre DVL 4 sade we mu ntu ho na mom si ya ebetimi ama wudie ne kro no basa na twa because obi di moto nam kra na yentumi hu ya expiring date e wo ho eno an so de nam yetu ho na mo a ebeboaye me pa chaw me bie for nice 10 minutes ohwa nonson no nwotwe nonson abo me start dwumadi be no na ne fa enti samre me bia homa na tom ede na unsu kuta for wadwenkyere fabra me ne nyina yenko yanim oba anya abufuo bra na be kyere wadwene ai with the 10 minutes at the phone calls oba bra na wonso bra be kyere wadwene no man na da scream no so no makan sam bebre ana makan ha MPP the course of parliament maka ho asem IMF reporter aba se NDC for ne Ghana ekoyi maka no ho asem biwie no mama anso ho my finance minister
to Apple 68 FM
no
Conference
voices.
Center. You will be connected now.
There is one other participant in the conference.
My boy
Please
finance
announce
minister
yourself.
the voices. My boy finance minister no voices. Makasa fa ho. Excellency John Dramani Mahama Papa Atamels the 13 years anniversary. Mekasa fa no so ho. Wie no maka metro mass transit asem. Mi wie maka DVL. Ede na wo so kuta. Mi di dwumadi ne ba wie. Me pay phone lines na to. Number na me di join 520 453 7061. 520 453 7061. Anasa ubetia frame. Ewo Ghana lie so. Eye WhatsApp lie 0599 777 601. 0599 777 601. Ubetia frame ni edin komo. 520 453 7061. First caller, Apostle. Hello, good evening.
Kwaku.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, oh, Netise. Nyame adom. Fene ho ye me chia wadwuma yefo nyina.
Obi agye so.
Ma Japan man. Chia. Aunt Monica. Captain. Obia o life bia. Amelia Adia obia me chia obia. Eje ku oka asem bi pa ma atoma koma so. Oh sir, sa DVR de na wo kan. Say the year bia ye ju bia one seed pa. E beti ma ya de fofo. If the school fee di kure beti mi de tua. Enti no ayade sombo pa kese kese asese mpanyifo mo mani ekọ. Omo mani ko a eno so discover bre pa. Mena minim se akontu awutu ye ko Ghana ba ye di. Enfaso ye bi nyemu we e bebrebe. Enti e besi mpanyifo so omo mo mani ko. Na sika na ye se wantimi amu akwansi anu aye ma o se bisikura wantimi mo anu. Enti nkete no ebetimi aboa e pa ama enema nyina akonenim na word mama so ntemti ofori akade ne dem ante ya buro me kakra na menhwe
Finance IMF for the report about say Ghana 2023 na inflation and then 56%, but within 3 months Ghana a performance better. I must say inflation about 14%. And the Ghana about we ya what is no born home moting. The Ghana for you and some near more Ghana. Nyamio, I am a for voice and I'm a boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there are this. O mine dear research in the who's a video. It's in the choir so a cotton. And the IMF call who saying, oh, a bit more Jessica. No woman just say a Jessica to party. We are taking the party. Yet be a worky. No mood. Just say, ya quite a boss. Hey, what Timmy could give Busna the Bay woman? What but Jessica Kennedy? And the joke. And no one was one mobile about so now make right the way. No me did say, yeah, papa, you'll be to me or mine ye dear, but when she said, bit to me a corner.
Because o cry about now from your na kase ebeye den pa anza me catch us and get them already.
No me can no Mr. Say cry me papa no kwan ka me man ma be say ka be no be bu o man.
Okay.
E me dey do na me ka. Me twin ho sa no e mo bokra. Se no woni e tire no kwatena ye no woni me wa ye. Enti no mpani voices a ponche be pema iso kokko na chi. No dey abepem. Wama te say wama obi o sa bo fo no koreka. Aje obi ansem. Ati se magic no dey ye adwuma no. We say first we say we free so no. Me kura nima bebre wo free so sala me hu say e waye. Oh, but then the way I want more near man. When you want to say, and the social media and one true will be at the media, which you know what they say. Not will be a media AD, one more banner, more cassa, one more press conference, no more ye we a year pa, with any money people away and the first and empty before by Jaffa. Yeah, what catch it? Ghana Nisha. Oh, Ghana Nini Gidi say, a quick word in a year. And in the woman, you know, more consciousness, I bore mammas, and Miss Rowan.
And I'm not done premon society. I'm more work out about parliament, a brand new budget cost.
Oh,
but sir, and this you focus to 2 tests until almost year the obey beer. And this is say you hear one more beam.
Now, I just wish you were What me say? It did in a much than to move to and I could as what Yajiba could you some Baku as well. And also, yeah, what it is a day, Nadia, you cried it is where Roma day. Namia boy, I'm being at the testing to test Yenya. Now, you have only a regular. And you are quite what the other come. Is it good to honey? I could say, Lucia.
Me Kobe. Me Kwaku campaign. Kwaku campaign. Yeah,
Baba be join wa me yakoya campaign no. Ya ko I did see kidi de bita. No me ja o mo kwasa so obi tu woji. Ndi omo kwa ani wo ya ku ni bibi. Omo nim say eye there a omo ntimi emiti ndisi fo. Ombe pass. And omo hwe niema kese a wo de ba. Epi mo omo betofo. Nti the best time is omo de ani wo. So they know where they are feeling, and then you know they are some adere. Inti no de wako out, and you say be obibia. Be a new funny, I be any person who bet me I am. Now what in your bully petty more ding eddy, I come see this routine among of what woony and my yes, no be baby in me. I just walk around right now. Kitty, your poor moon walk out on coil.
That's it. That's it. Yemfa ma me Japoma. Hello, ma. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Pacheton kapa.
Meet them, and I said,
what them life?
That's why you mean Boabaso. I need you a power. Yanko Pong, you should show up when you are saying, I want to 2 animals. I bring you an a time for no sorry. I bonabongaras. I got to bed. Money Eduma.
That's
and to Monica Matonka. And Menyanke Ninka. And to Monica, Jenny Woodham.
Antidola.
My member Madura Matenka. Teacher Mina and Boba Kwaku. Meti Ajianka too.
None or by.
So I know Kogana.
Oh, none or by.
Oh, okay. Ajia Michel. Teacher will be Michel or be me boom. Etiamina preocupe. If they say very mistake. Captain, me tell on Kate, Yene Wuramu. I shall so for Muyana Muramu. And be Anya Tama. Yo, Kwaku, money as you may be. Kwaku, they said they are excellency John Mahama. Bema could do for, or since you man son of him, why yet you man pata. Oh no, can't now I am pa. Kwaku, yellow paddy, near more yenny dear. Yen to be cranker, the ever can say, ye tiny cheek. I said, you my pa bonny shinano, on your former Ghana for no moon say yes. Ya, I'm out for Casse, NDC NPP about no moon say daddy, NDC for any NPP for your back. NDC for a yenny baby or more kumapa. Our cast on by ya or ye. Then NPP for the omo dear. Omono, or your from baby work. Omi esikadicious for omo the omba Ghana from because omo ban omo dream in omo baby kum Ghana and oma baso no ma bayero in the MDC NPP omo nyepe Kwaku ye papa excellence in sabon abaso ene eyi ye fe ye ntumfo ye wowui wa ye yi wa koma omo shedding oni abusuani na papa dawase omo boy yo ma omo kra no mbe di power so wo so when people yente womanka yeah because they say no oma mapa wenti no nia wa ya mo omo de oba no be ye ma omo no omo wirefi omo de edidi da no omo edidi preko na omo omo pe edidi da ai ana Kwaku kan say eyi ye fe ne sen eyi MPP for you work out here o man tan wa eyi ni wo any we can one our tree or my imprino. Come now, ye be try ye mammy a ye fencing. MP, Samu Pomu Pie. And now we say budget is almost pure because someone who saw man, woman, ye be a mobia. After your market, or ye may more bossy nipple we are seeing now. Running in Rebeson, ye the thing, a back a crack. And this for Mamma for money more do no crossing woman. It is almost sorrow. I know just a moon to me, maybe a moped submission moon to me, so move to me. I said, Munya or my new woo. They say I told Monaka attacking and Omuguso or more yet. I poor be night walk to my soul wound to me, a you honor. Was saying one theatre say, MPP for X2 No matter how man want to normal cook who NDC for normal cook. I mean, look at this person. Sign the power. What was the agriculture be no one with him? Oh, one crop. No matter how big you say woman theatre. No one theatre. Share idea, say, idea Emma made deep in Crophobia who young. Our Kumsin. Our Kumsin, my boy.
How Kumsin.
Our Kumsin. Our Kumsin, your friend.
Yes,
your friend is a Caswa, a friend.
Former Castle MP, no,
almost friend example.
How a Kumsin.
Oh, no, our Kumsin. Now, who would give you on the friend? And now our Kumsin. I didn't saw the pepper spray. I didn't know what it's in my walk or the pepper spray. The bag would be quiet. I didn't know the quack. I didn't know the quack. Said, oh, yeah, I was so for don't take the mom. Yeah. A month for crab, I made the statement. I bet what I will cook a month for my year cool woman. I could you teach you. I didn't happen all. And she pepper spray no crown as I say, channel. Because once you have a pastry, if I saw by the Musa, I didn't tell the same at the point. So that's why next year to crash at the bag, not in an in the morning. And to Mamma, my NDC for Mamma, you just have for 4 weeks to number 4, or my baby, the attempts that 10 times. Or my baby, the attempts are right. The Mamma, you do almost so. One cost in your Majuma panel. No, we now master from my own because they say, I dear normal person for which or call her. Some person or person be a question, and so of course, I know many people see. Well, and say, no, now, no, we know what you my panel. Then you before the almost cast or mobile, almost boom, dear, so much deep, and your money, you babble to woman them, and so I'm I threw the la you. Baby, no quiet, and now the do because say, I say, I would work a couple, almost baby, Susa. On baby say, oh my is almost trained, Sacotiano, or moon a ye NDC food new senses, almost to be your focal. And I just almost to share this if one said woman Tiana. Nobody shall almost have waiting. I know bien you want to so no for ye.
Hello, Ma, what's a menka? Oh, Nahwaka, if you know.
Kafra, you know, no biaba.
Medasi bebre. Mammy Japoman, ye ten and cano, yebre ason. Retama son sha non son aba pahon be sma edunomino. 7:22 midi in the besiha na masore so. Nyami aduma wa china anwumbre. Mesan anywhere share MPP party no 2028 ye gu party no 2028 bekan ho bra na me ne umi ni yanka mom na party for no yentumi ngu no yempam ho mo because MPP ntumi meboa Ghana wo ka ntumi moa Ghana da MPP ni bibi papa bi ode be ma Ghana se sa ko fa MPP ba e sikadie keke no bedi besia MPP for che Ghana die ni nya frim nyina echi ni yesa kwa ahokyerem Atini ye catch us 2028. Wumpo. Be kan ho na MPP. Yentumi page o monhwe ase kra. Na party ni yengu no. Ye gu party no 2028 MPP party. Ye collapse na fine. Akwa bi bese ya mutu. Ye gu no. Na omunko siesie omo ho. Na 70 to 100 years. Omo samra back. Ghana for ye omaduma. Omo de ama omo anyo omadum so a. No party na gu kra. Midi jumedi no adi besi ha midi de Kwaku skate nyame ya adoma sɛ meka wo kyerɛ nwumre me ne obesa hia wante me nka bi mu a me ma moniti o midi nyame asomdwe enka na Nyankopɔn onye wo kese na ɔmmɔ ho pan na adechepa nkyɛw adechepa kye a ya san ehia makraw me ne wadi nkra Kwaku skate makraw
My brothers and sisters, at a time when we are suffering due to the bad policies of the Baumia-led economic management team, leading figures of the NPP like Chairman Wontumi are destroying our water bodies in search of gold to satisfy their greed. To add insult to injury, they openly brandish their ill-gotten wealth which they acquired from poisoning our water bodies in our faces and mock us on top of it.
When your friend gold, when your friend gold, when you teso, sikakoko, etinye krata noa, ya wono ena ma Ghana enya siko. What you say? When your friend gold, what you say? And it's a solid money. Solid money. Solid money. What you say? Sas kana yeno. What you say? Solid money. Solid. What you solid money? Money for be solid. Solid money. I'm talking about solid money. What you say? And the casa want to me was sika. Anya bango. Anya gold. And to some God here I can watch me. Ute, Mammy Fabio class. Mammy Fabio. So boy, solid money. We are talking about solid money. Solid money.
To stop this impunity, you and I must vote for change on December 7. Even Kennedy Japan of the MPP is calling for change.
I'm telling you, the situation we are in now, Ghanaians don't need change. Change needs Ghanaians.
Repeat that, please. So, and Ghanaians don't need change.
Ghanaians don't need change.
Change needs
us. It means that we've gone past change. The situation is worse. That the change itself now is saying that please come and let me change you. Yes. And when you talk to people, they all admit that we need change.
Vote wisely and vote John Mahama.